So believe it or not, Starting Room has a very cool XP strategy you can do, which will allow you to reach high rounds. It'll allow you to get all the rewards for Ashes of the Damn Starting Room. It's actually crazy you can do this, and today I'm going to teach you guys how and how it's done. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. Want to unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP? Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. So there's a pretty cool XP strategy you can do on the Ashes of the Damn Starting Room. Now this kind of hurts my heart a little bit, but I'm using a Perkaholic today. Now, you don't need a Perkaholic, but we want to get Melee Macchiato for this to actually work. Now, it's fairly simple to get this to work. Now, again, you don't need a Perkaholic, but you can wait till round 20, whatever it is you want to do. So you want to get Melee Macchiato, and what you can do is you'll realize that you can actually move Old Tessie with Melee Macchiato's punch, which, yeah, it's crazy. So we can literally take this, right? We can back it up a little bit, kind of move it over if we can. It takes a little bit of time. It isn't entirely an easy process to get this done. We can shoot some of these zombies. We can kind of move this way. Kind of, I guess we can back it up a little bit. We can just keep punching it though. But in theory, this should become kind of a good little camping spot for us in today's video. So we can kind of move it over there a little bit. I don't know. Okay, let's move it backwards. Let's just try and punch it back if we can. Doesn't look like we can push it all the way right there. Can zombies come from this side? I don't know. I have my wisp. Let me see. We can scoot it over a little bit. We kind of just got to move it. Actually, I guess in a sense, we could take it, kind of move it over this way a little bit more. We can kind of just toy with it. But yeah, we're pretty much going to put this in the position to farm XP. So if we look at it right now, we do have kind of a little path, but obviously, you know, there is like a spawn right here, I'm pretty sure. So this isn't an entirely good spot to sit Old Tessie and kind of create like the wall, right? Since there is the spawn right here. So we just want to keep on pushing it. Now, again, with this, it's kind of funny because you can put it literally anywhere in here as long as you want to do that. See, like that spawn right there, that is no good. So we can keep on moving it over. So we're just going to keep sitting over here and just keep punching it. Keep on punching Old Tessie. And it's funny because this is the only way you can actually move Old Tessie inside of the starting room is by the Melee Macchiato punches. This. But I mean, we're 7 minutes in and we're getting Old Tessie turned around over here. Takes a lot of hits. Like, I'm sure some of you guys are going to hop in your game and try and do this and be like, Spazo, it don't work, dude. But it does. You just got to keep on hitting Old Tessie in the direction you want it to go. Then we can back her up a little bit. She ain't backing up no more. How's this working? Okay, let's scoot it over more. Let's kind of turn it. Just keep letting it kind of turn. Slowly but surely we're getting it. Then we'll have to punch the front over a little bit. We can throw a decoy out there, kind of draw some of these zombies away from us. So let's punch the front. Just slowly kind of get it. There we go. Slowly but surely it's getting turned over. Okay, we obviously can still go behind that. We don't want that. We want there to be only one way to get to us. So we're just going to take it. And obviously we can't back it up no more. I like to kind of go in the middle to scoot it over. Sometimes that seems to kind of help it a little bit. Just being completely honest, we can grab that nuke. Now we kind of have it in a weird sort of spot. So what we need to do is we need to get behind it. So we can kind of punch this back end over a little bit. There we go. Then we can kind of punch it back. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a good strategy, except it just takes time. Right, now imagine doing this on super high rounds when you don't have a Perkaholic. I'm not telling you guys that this is going to be super easy to get into, or whatever you might think. What do we got right here? Is there any way I can kind of just chill like this? I think this might work where we got it. Not that this will be the fastest little box for us. We need to go turn the Rampage Inducer on, but I think we might be set up right now. We do need to use the spores. We need to take advantage of that this game so we can actually do this. Let's go turn the rampage inducer on so we can actually go through these rounds with some sort of speed and it not take a whole day to get to round 20. There we go. And let's grab one of the devices. We can grab this one, start spraying, drop a toxic growth there. For example, we can just come over here. I did pack-a-punch this. Now, you don't have to have it like how I do, but I like having this kind of pocket. It's kind of cool. It can be hard to get it to sit completely sideways right there because they kind of patch this out to where the truck really can't back all the way up. But it is a nice little pocket. I mean, right here, you can't actually access ammo. But to me, that isn't really a big deal. Once we get further in our game, we'll be able to use Toxic Growth. Like, say we can use the Gauntlet. And entirely, we could just move Old Tessie. Not saying this is going to be our permanent spot today, because it more than likely is not. There we go. Plus, we're using this shotgun, so we're going to have to reload a little bit with this thing, whereas if you, say, use an LMG or an AR, you know, you might not have to reload as much. But it's definitely a cool strategy in the starting room. Let me see. How does this work? We push it a little bit. I would like to try and open the door a little bit right here, and to give me a little bit more space. That kind of opens that up, which is fine. We just gotta keep moving it over. Kind of hit it in the middle. Keep kind of scooting her back. Okay, we can kind of bring it out in the open a little bit more. There's a Ravager. Okay, there's pretty much the end of the round. Yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you can pop Perkaholic, or say you get a random perk, and I mean, you might even get Melee Macchiato from a mystery perk. It's very likely, considering, or at least my luck, I seem to always get the bad stuff. The perks that you don't really need. Always seems to be what I get. We can take down some of these zombies. But yeah, it does take a little bit of time to kind of get this stuff set up to a spot where you want it. Like, we could have kept the spot we had, but we didn't want it. So now we're stuck fighting zombies and trying to move it again. But it isn't too bad. So what we could try is, let's scoot it out a little bit more. Try and just circle it around. One nice thing is if you can get it at that car, sometimes it'll, like, if you hit this back end, it'll kind of twist it a little bit more for you. That's one thing I'm kind of noticing. As you guys can see, it's kind of turned a little bit more now. Slightly. The slightest. We can just double pack. I'm not really worried about getting Pack-a-Punch crystals from the spores. I'm trying to do this right now. We can reload, but eventually we will have a good spot down for us. Right now we kind of got a chill spot. We kind of, you know, turned it a little bit, kind of kept it out a little bit ways. We kind of have this open. I had a zombie glitch through there, but nothing too crazy, right? So now we can kind of just camp right here. Now, I'm not saying this shotgun is going to be the best thing for this. Obviously, I would still recommend the combo of Gauntlet, Toxic Growth for something like this, but you could always use your regular weapons as well. There's an insta-kill right there. We can snag that up. Thank you. I'm trying to save my Toxic Growth for the spores so I can try and get a rarity tool. Now we can pull Epic, so we definitely should take advantage of it now. Once we get an Epic tool, that's really it. We don't need to mess with it anymore. There we go. Okay, let's go over here. We can try and hit this. See what we can pull. We have a Xursa spawning in. Now that we have old Tessie in a good spot, we're chilling. We don't really need to worry about that. There we go. Xursa's dead. Okay. We can keep shredding the zombies. Come on. What do we get? A Pack 2 crystal. No! We don't want Pack 2 crystals. We want Epic Ether tools. Please, game. Give me an Epic. That's all we ask for. There's a nuke. Okay. That's the Maverick. You know what? Just give me it. Ew. Kinda don't want it. I don't want this freaking optic. Let me do that. It'll be fine. It's a Ravager round right now. Come on, give me an Epic tool. Still no Epic tool. Didn't really get much from that one. Just a little bit of salvage. But it's okay. Yeah, we're going to keep fishing for this. The Echo 12. There we go. Round 18. And then we can kind of go chill back over there. So we're doing pretty good right now. But, yeah, it's going to be nice when we have an Epic tool and we can triple pack this shotgun. Then we'll really put some damage down. There's the Epic. Sweet. Okay, now, next round, we can just pretty much sit in our strat. We don't really have to worry about doing that anymore. We can kind of just use our Toxic Growth by Old Tessie. And the nice thing about this map is if you do a strategy like this to, say, grind out XP, you don't really have to worry too much. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of setting up, but to be honest, it still takes less time to do this than it does, what's it called? Than it does to set up regular. Alright. There's Ursa. We can just keep chilling right here. You can always use whatever augment you want. This is such a cool strategy, bro, because imagine, like, having 3 of your friends just chilling right here, all with the shotgun. The rounds you could go to is crazy. Even with epic rarity triple pack. I mean, you would do some numbers. That is for sure. Come on, zombies. Okay. We're good. We are good. Wish there was an armor vest, though, here, man. That's the one thing. I mean, obviously, you could use the armor getting Gobblegum, which gives you a 3 plate for free. But I wouldn't really recommend doing that. And just friggin' struggle a little bit. I wouldn't recommend really using your good Gobblegums. The only reason I used my Perkaholic was so I could show you guys it pretty early on in the game. Not have to just show you guys now. Keep coming, zombies. So yeah, Tessie sits right there. It doesn't despawn. The zombies don't hit it. I mean, unless, you know, you're at a certain thing. But it's not activated. You can't get an old Tessie. It's there. Like, it doesn't despawn. It doesn't respawn like it did in standard. No, that's it. So you definitely can use this and take advantage of it. I mean, it's going to be super duper helpful for you guys to get somewhere inside of the starting room, or let alone just grind some XP like I was kind of saying earlier. I definitely have been using this a little bit inside of the starting room, and to be honest, I didn't even realize to make a video on it until now. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Maybe share a little bit of something that you guys did not know you could do in this map. Now, Astra Malorm, there isn't really nothing like this, I don't think. I've only played Astra Malorm starting room once, and that was the one time I made a video on it. Yeah, there we go. There's the end of round 21. But yeah, I mean, it can be very, very easy. Obviously, it's going to get harder the higher the round you're on, right? That's kind of common sensey. I can't tell you that it's going to take you to round 999 because, guys, we only have epic rarity triple pack. But if you can find more people to help you with it, right, you definitely could reach 100 with this. You definitely can do very, very good XP-wise, Gobblegum-wise, just kind of grinding-wise, especially solo players in something like this. And again, you don't have to put it like how I have it. It's going to be tricky. You'll kind of find your own happy medium. There we go. Oh, I seen the gauntlet. You know you want to give it to me, box. No. A uncommon shotgun on round 23. This should be a crime. Keep coming, zombies. We got Zersa. And obviously use the spores over there to your advantage. Get your Casimirs, you know, things like that. Definitely recommend doing that for sure. Come on, zombies. Reload. Toxic Growth is doing God's work right now. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. But it's literally as simple as that, dude. There's really nothing else to explain with this strategy. I don't know where the last zombie is. He's somewhere. Not close to me. Where is he? Where's my attack map? He's over here. What the heck, dude? Jeez. What was that Ravager doing? He wasn't even eating nothing. But, yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else with this strategy. There's no other explanation needed for you guys to kind of understand this. I don't really want to waste too much of your guys' time and freaking go crazy far. What do we got? We don't need that SMG. We're kind of good without it. But, yeah, guys, use it. Move old Tessie inside of the starting room to help yourself out. Maybe one of the biggest things I forgot. Dude, this can literally help you get to round 50 on starting room. So you can get that calling card, get those rewards. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully I helped you guys out today with this video. If I did, feel free to leave a like. Consider subscribing to the channel if you did enjoy this video. I'll see you in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.